The Grom is sold and the Ducati is in parts, so it's time to shift attention to the S1K. As I mentioned in my previous video, I bought a full fairing kit that actually came with a plastic shroud for the radiators that I've been missing. This is one of two jobs that I've been putting off to do in the S1K. So it's about time that it gets some love and attention. But before I do that, there's just one more thing that I need to do. And that is... here I am in the flesh. But yeah, we're gonna put the Ducati to the side for a bit before everything opens up after Christmas, and gonna do a bit on the S1K. So I've been planning to put on this cowling for the radiators. As well as that, then I've bought these windscreen bolts because mine are cracked and broken. So yeah, let's do something different today. So in order to get the S1K in the middle to have some space, gotta move the engine, the frame. Gonna use the old tires off the Ducati, put them in the corner. That way then we have the whole area in the middle free for working on the S1K. It's heavy. Okay, so the engine's in the corner. That is one heavy engine, but at least it's sitting on the tire, and have the little piece of wood supporting it from the back, so it's not laying on any components. I'll put the frame, swing arm in there, and then I can take the S1K and put it in the middle. So let's do that. Damn. Right, so S1K in the middle. Gonna tackle the visor first. It's a bolster visor for anyone wondering. Triple bubble, so in my opinion the best and most aggressive one. That's what it looks like from the side, but yeah, let's replace these with new ones. So in order to get this done, mirrors don't have to come off, but it's probably better to remove them. So So the reason that I'm changing is because of ones like this where the rubber has completely broken off here as well. And then these ones are different. So yeah, gonna get those changed out, clean in there, clean the back of this, reassemble everything. Should be fairly straightforward to take these rubbers out, all it is just pushing a Allen key through the middle and then just bending the rubber to pop out. So something like that pushes it through. And then, because I don't care about these, I can just fold them. And then that comes out like that. It's just a captive nut inside of the rubber, which tends to break over time. Installing the new one is pretty much the same story. Bit of a difference between them. So this is the old one and the new one. It's a very loose fit, but maybe it'll tighten up once the bolt is in. Yeah, once they're tight, not able to push it out, so should be G. This is the fun part now, putting this in. Actually, this might need to go in after. I don't know. Just that went in very easy. Almost too easy. So that means the other ones must have made it harder for them to go in. We'll see how they will hold. Grand, so all done, doesn't look too bad, nice and strong, and then on the inside they crush nicely, so all good. So that's one thing completed off the list. The next thing that I want to do is the shroud. So the shroud has to go this way essentially. As you can see, there's this kind of clip piece for the two sides of the lower fairing for the bike, but mine is a full carbon piece which is joined here, which is why I think that wasn't put on whenever that was put on, but it just looks a bit empty without it underneath, because it's meant to cover here, clip into here. So that's why I wanted. Worst case scenario, I'll just chop off the bottom bit and just stick everything else on, but yeah, we'll see. So let's take off the bottom. So this would actually fit in here. Let's put it up and see. Probably be easier with the front off, but I don't think that's something I want to do. Alright, here. Tight space to give a good view, but this is how it would go. On that side anyway, just to cover that container here. There's a little yoke here. God knows where that's meant to go. Okay, so bolt in here, bolt up here. There's the prong that goes into a grommet there. Bolts on this side as well. So now I'm gonna try to take the underbelly, put it under there, and in theory should all fit. So as you can see, the plastic cover just slid into the underbelly. Still enough space down there to have the plastic bit in, so grand. So the cover's on. Actually looks much better. Probably look better on the outside, but it just doesn't look bare at the sides now, as you can see here. And actually I was able to reuse the bolts from the windscreen, which were Torx instead of Allen, to replace the bolt here, and from the rear carbon hugger. So all in all, successful 2 jobs completed. And just like that, 2 jobs on the S1K have been completed. The visor is mounted correctly and the plastic shroud is in place. So that's going to be it for this one. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, comment and subscribe. I'll catch you at the next one. Peace.